Hey everybody, this is Josh. Now you know it. I'll come to you today. It is February 4th, 2019, and it is baseball season. Football is officially done. It ended yesterday. I did have the Super Bowl on, wasn't really paying attention. I actually was doing some of my work from home stuff during the Super Bowl, just kind of as a chance to pass the time. Kind of wanted to watch the commercials. They weren't very good. Halftime show wasn't very good, which is sad because I like Maroon 5. But Auto Tune is maybe, a better friend to the Maroon 5 group than people realize. But all that's behind, that's football. I don't care. Baseball season is coming. It's just days away from pitchers and catchers reporting. I am so pumped for that. So ready for it. I've been putting together schedules for the local college teams, the Wood Bat Leagues. Actually, this weekend I had my first meeting with the local Babe Ruth and one of the club teams. I'm now a member of the board. I do media for them, so that is exciting for me. I'm excited to be a part of local baseball in a new way. Never been a part of a board for the local baseball teams. I'll be coaching my daughter's softball team this year. She's doing 8 and under, so I'm excited about that. Already talked to a number of the parents, and we're gonna have a fun season. A lot of goofing off, a lot of smiles, a lot of laughs. That's what 8 and under ball is all about. So I'm excited about that. So pumped for it. But once again, baseball season is coming. I've been seeing the tweets from different teams that have already started playing, teams in the local area who already got practices going. The weather's been kind of crazy in a lot of places. Here in the Northwest today, it's cold, not snowy, at least not where I'm at. I know Seattle got some snow and that type of thing. It's super windy though. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it during the show, but the stuff that we have hanging on our front door and the front porch area, it just keeps slamming the wall all day long. The windows shake. It's been blowing pretty hard today. It was supposed to snow. They were saying 1 to 2 inches where we live. Once again, we didn't get anything. That's not a surprise for Kelso. They'll say a lot of things about Kelso and Longview about snow, and we never get it. Well, at least not very often. One year we did, but either way, the cool thing is, because we're not getting snow, we're not getting a lot of rain actually, we're getting a little bit here and there. Teams are out on the field practicing. We've got the Lower Columbia baseball teams out practicing. They've had some beautiful pictures of some of the sunsets during practice. LCC, Lower Columbia softball, has been out over in Kelso practicing over there on the dirt, and that is fun to see. In fact, if you read my blog post saying that's titled February is Here, I mentioned the fact that I take my daughters over to the park, Tam O'Shanter Park. They have a playground there, really nice playground, beautiful little park, and the softball team, that's where they practice at and where they play their games. So I hear them off in the distance, the bat hitting the ball, players yelling instructions to each other, and a lot of cheering. So I love that part of things. I love being able to hear that. I'm so ready to go out and take photos again this year. I'm telling you, it's just, I'm so ready for it. In fact, I've been putting out ads for photography because, I'm a stay-at-home, work-from-home dad. One of my jobs is doing photography, so I put that out there, and it's so much fun. I love it. I'm so excited to go to games, all throughout the week, weekends, coaching. It's going to be so much fun. And I'll be honest with you guys, this winter was rough. It was very rough. There were times where I was like, I don't think I can keep doing 90 at all. I just can't do it. And, a part of that was just the winter. When you don't have baseball, at least for me, it's depressing. It's difficult. So to finally be here, to have things come out, Topps just released their Series 1 cards. I'll talk about that in just a second. That's exciting to see. I'm about ready to go buy the Major League Baseball package again this year. I loved buying it last year. It was so much fun. Now that I'm actually working from home and I have to have something to watch because I have to have sound and things going on when I'm working, what better to have than baseball? I can watch games all day long, watch highlights. So definitely doing that again this year. Going to have a lot of fun with that. There's just so much. If you can't tell, I'm smiling. I'm happy. Baseball and softball are back, and that's what I need. I love it. I know that a lot of you out there feel the same way. Football kind of gets you through the winter, but you'd rather just watch baseball year round. And that's what we need. We need baseball year round. And so, if you've been following any of the Australian League, I know they do a lot of tweets. I haven't been able to find any kind of video stuff. Haven't looked really hard. I know the Caribbean Series has stuff online you can watch. You got to pay for it, and then someone actually said that people in the U.S. they couldn't sign up anymore, like it was full or something, some kind of issue. So I didn't actually get in to sign up to watch that. But you know what? Baseball's still back. I'm still going onto the MLB channel and watching things and watching videos. I watched 42 the other day on Jackie Robinson's birthday. Would have been 100 years old. So it's just been fun. Loving it. Baseball's back. A few things with baseball. There's still a lot of free agents out there. Obviously, Machado and Harper are the big headliners, and a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's collusion." The owners are finally, they're talking with each other, saying, "Hey, we're not paying this person." And I don't believe that. I really don't. And the reason why I don't believe that is because I think the owners just realize that 10-year, $300 million contracts are a bad idea. And yes, Harper and Machado are younger than most of the guys who have gotten those contracts, but those contracts don't turn out well. They just haven't. I mean, look through the past. You've got Pujols. First couple of years, great. Then it went downhill. Josh Hamilton, really downhill, really fast. Cano, even though he's still producing, just hasn't been that kind of value that he initially signed for. And there's been other guys that have signed those long-term contracts that just don't work out. It's better to go with a 4 or 5 year contract. Honestly, if Harper or Machado said, "Hey, I want a 4-year contract or a 5-year contract, who's open to that?" I bet you'd have more teams jumping in right now. I really do, because that's a great deal for them. People get them in their prime. They'll be in their best years, and it's worth it for the teams. So I don't think it's collusion. Then and a lot of people say, "Well, there's still 100 free agents." Well, not all those free agents are worth signing. And that's the first thing. And the second part is, they're all trying to set their market based off of what Harper and Machado do. And so they're not out there negotiating. If a guy wanted to sign, and there's been lots of guys who have already, they can go out and sign. If they say, "You know what, I'm going to sign by this date, give me the best offer I can get," go for it, they'd be signed. It'd be that simple. And I know there's more to it. I mean, I have a master's in business, been following baseball for years, so I know it's not that simple, but in some ways it is that simple. And so, it's interesting, to see what's going on. I don't think it's collusion. I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, the poor billionaire owners." Well, they're billionaires for a reason, because they're smart businessmen, men and women, and they're not going to throw away money. No person, no matter how rich they are, just wants to throw away money. Even Mark Cuban, who owns the Dallas Mavericks, he doesn't just throw money away at the Mavericks. They are a business for him. Now, he's very passionate and he loves the Mavericks, but it's still a business for him. He wants to make a profit. That's what his job is to do, is to make that team profitable. And the owners in baseball are no different. Owners in football, hockey, soccer, all have the same mentality, and that's to make a profit, because that's their business. That's what they run, and it's understandable. So I don't hold anything against the owners. I don't hold anything against the GMs. I don't hold anything against the players. It's a business. They're all working through it in their own way, their own, decision-making process. Good for them. Harper's going to get signed. He's not going to sit out a year. That doesn't make sense. He's not going to. He's smart on that. Machado's not going to sit out a year. He's going to sign. The other free agents will sign somewhere, somehow. But a lot of teams, they just don't feel a need to go out and buy all these free agents, which is one of the reasons why I think that having expansion, adding 2 more teams, could be good for free agency. Because all these players who are free agents right now, if you had 2 more teams that were in there and needed to fill their rosters, needed to bring players up and be competitive, you'd have more guys signed. You really would. I think that would solve a big issue. And, honestly, you all know my vote. I want Portland to get one. I don't know if Portland deserves one. I just watched the Battered Bastards of Baseball documentary on Netflix about the Portland Mavericks. And that's, if you haven't seen that, you gotta go watch it. If you have Netflix, if you don't have Netflix, find someone's password, go watch it. But if you have it, the baseball's Battered Bastards, and oh my gosh, it's just, it's an amazing documentary. Kurt Russell's in it. Obviously, his dad was the owner of the Portland Mavericks, and just the things they did and the things that were done to them by Portland. And, well, Portland actually supported them as the Pacific Coast League, AAA, that really kind of messed things up and kind of showed what baseball, the higher-ups are kind of like, and they're still like that today. So, it is what it is. I want baseball, Major League Baseball in Portland. I think that a team in Charlotte or somewhere else would be great as well to kind of balance it out. I don't think that Montreal should get one. They had a Major League team. They lost it for a reason. So, I'm not a baseball executive, not in charge of the league, but I'd love to see Portland get one just for my own sake, just so I can go watch games a lot easier and cheaper than going to Seattle, which, by the way, if you follow us on Twitter, you might have saw one of our tweets talking about how it was cheaper to go to a Dodger game than it was to go to a Mariner game. And that's the year after the Dodgers made the World Series and the Mariners haven't made the World playoffs period in 17 years. So that's one of the reasons why I don't go to Major League Baseball games very often. Last year, didn't go to one. I know Kelly went to a couple, but not really that many. Not as many as he's used to going to. So, honestly, Major League Baseball's got some issues. Attendance is down. There's some pricing issues. And, you know what? I love college baseball. I love wood bat. I love minor league. I love all that stuff. So, baseball for me, I'm not hurting. I'm still watching plenty of stuff. So baseball's back. I'm loving that. And I mentioned earlier, Topps just put out their Series 1 set. In just a little bit, I'm actually going to do some opening. I actually went to Target this morning and bought a few because, well, I can, and that's what I'm going to do. So I don't think I'm going to do a live video. I might do a live video. Probably just record it and post it later on. I've got that. I've actually got 2 boxes of cards that I bought last summer, I think. I've got the 89 Donruss set and the 88 Donruss set that I bought, and I think I might have opened an 88 last year, but I'm going to open those as well at some point. I don't know when. Kind of is one of those times whenever I can put my daughter to bed for a nap time and I'm not, doing work. So it's fun. I'm just so happy. I think you guys can tell the smile on my face, the way I'm different today because I'm excited for baseball, excited to go out to the field, excited to hear the sounds, just to be in the atmosphere again. So, guys, football's done. Good riddance. I think I watched more football on Super Bowl Sunday than I did the whole year combined. And I used to watch football every Sunday, just not into it anymore. Never really been a big soccer fan. Basketball, NBA, don't even get me started. That's a joke. And, baseball is it. Baseball is what I love. Baseball is what I do. And honestly, for the Super Bowl, the only thing that really got me excited was the Avengers Endgame trailer. Because if you don't know, baseball is like my #1 hobby love sport. It's #1. But #2, very close behind, is comic book and comic book movies. And #3 is Star Wars stuff. So those are my 3 big hobby fandom things that I love. And, I'm excited for that. So I've got baseball, I've got Marvel movies, Star Wars coming out at the end of the year. It's a good year for me. I'm excited. I'm loving things right now. So guys, you know what? It's baseball season. Go find a local league. Go find a local college. Go support them. Encourage them. Go cheer them on. Whatever you want to do, just support baseball. And, that's what you got to do. And if you do want to help us, to develop players and leagues as well, we have our Patreon page. There's a link in the description below. And with that, we are actually trying to, one, pay for the expenses of 90 Know It All. I have to update the website actually this spring, and it's going to cost about $350. So it costs quite a bit of money, at least for me. For some people, that's nothing. But for me, who, I work from home, don't work full time, it's quite a bit of money. So, those people who support us on Patreon help pay for the website. You help pay for us to get to games outside of our local area, to promote players, to promote leagues, promote teams. And it also helps, with me going out to be a part of like a board for our local Babe Ruth League, because then I can use what I've developed with 90 Know It All to help promote the kids there, promote the league, to really be just a way to get things excited and get the whole community excited for baseball. So that's what we do. We need your help, need your support. So please consider joining and being one of our Patreon sponsors. Even if it's just $2 a month, that little bit makes a huge difference. You don't know how little $2 a month out of your budget doesn't affect you, but for us it does. It makes a big difference. So guys, I'm Josh, the 90 Know It All, and you know what? I'm hoping to come to you guys live more often this year, just because the way things are playing out, it looks like I might be able to, and I'm excited. I'm excited. So, guys, have a good day, and I will talk to you later.